Good morning, dear students. I am Miss Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of Entrepreneurship Development subject, we will be studying the content, the theories of entrepreneurship, in which merely we will be focusing on two theories. That is the first theory given by Schumpeter, or it is commonly known as Schumpeter's innovation theory. And the second theory which we will be going to study is David Maxieline's theory of need achievement. Okay, so let's see what are these theories. Prior to that, just we will be having a review of the concept of entrepreneurship. What entrepreneurship is? Yes, entrepreneurship is an activity conducted by entrepreneur. It refers to a process which is conducted by the person who has initiated the business or who has incorporated the business. It is an activity which is based on vision. It is concerned with innovation and also organization of resources. Then, entrepreneurship demands initiative and leadership. The risk-taking and strong achievement motivator are the integral part of entrepreneurship. Systematic planning and timely decision making is a part and parcel of entrepreneurship. Now, whenever we consider entrepreneurship, yes, entrepreneurship is often used interchangeably with the term entrepreneur. But it is quite different. How it is different? Yes, whenever we consider entrepreneur, yes, entrepreneur is a person who is visualizer and creator. He is organizer and innovator. He is an initiator and leader of industry. He is a risk taker and motivator. And entrepreneur is also a good planner and prompt decision maker. Okay, so whenever we consider or whenever we highlight the difference between the term entrepreneur and entrepreneurship, yes, entrepreneur is the fourth factor of production who has invented, who has initiated the business, and all those processes or all those activities which he conducts into his enterprise is grouped under the word or terminology entrepreneurship. So, entrepreneurship refers to a process and entrepreneur refers to a person. Now, Peter Drucker, a famous thinker, they have a view that entrepreneurship occurs when resources are redirected to progressive opportunities, not used to ensure administrative efficiency. H. Cole, another thinker, how they have termed or how they have defined entrepreneurship? Yes, entrepreneurship is the purposeful activity of an individual or group of associated individuals undertaken to initiate, maintain, or organize a profit-oriented business unit for the production and distribution of economic goods or services. Okay, so whenever we consider the term entrepreneurship, what is done into this? Yes, entrepreneurship is a purposeful activity. Purposeful activity means with some of the purposes, with some of the objective itself, you incorporate this activity or you initiate this activity. Okay, whose activity is this? Yes, it is activity of individual or group. Okay, individual or group means individual here means the entrepreneur himself, and group means with his colleagues or with his human resources or the human resources who are prevailing into his organization. Then it is undertaken to initiate. Yes, it is undertaken to initiate. Yes, this entrepreneurship activity, why it is done? Yes, it is done to initiate something. What is that something? Yes, to initiate a profit-oriented business. Yes, why do we establish a business or enterprise? Yes, to earn the reward, that is profit. To earn this reward at maximum extent. Okay, so for earning this reward at maximum extent itself, what we have done? Yes, we have initiated or we have undertaken the activity, purposeful activity of individual and groups. Okay, then what is done? Yes, whenever considering the purpose, okay, considering the purposeful activity, we have undertaken the initiation towards the profit oriented business. Yes, what we do? Yes, we produce or production and distribution of economic goods and services, it is done. So by considering all these things, by considering the purposeful activity of individuals and group, you have undertaken, you have started and profit oriented business. And what you are doing now into that business? Yes, you are producing some of the goods and services, and you are distributing those goods and services in the market. So this is all about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a process or activity conducted by the person, by the active factor of production known as entrepreneur. So all those things whichever he initiates for his business, or whatsoever he does into his business for earning maximum amount of profit, it is grouped under the terminology entrepreneurship. So I think that you are clear with the term of entrepreneurship. So let's start the different theories. Okay, now for your syllabus purpose, we do have only 3 theories. Okay, merely Schumpeter's theory, then Maxiland's theory, then third one Hagen's theory of status withdrawal. Okay, in today's lecture we will be discussing 2 theories, and another theory or the next theory, that is Hagen's theory, will be discussed in the next lecture. Okay, so these are the 3 theories: Joseph Schumpeter's innovation theory, Maxiland's theory of need achievement, and Hagen's theory of status withdrawal. Okay, all these 3 theories, they do have importance into entrepreneurship. Okay, because each theory, it focuses on some of the points which make an entrepreneur distinct from other. Okay, so let's start the first theory. Joseph Schumpeter in 1934 has developed the famous innovative theory of entrepreneurship. Schumpeter has tried to establish correlation between the economic activity and economic development of a country. According to him, the innovation function of entrepreneurs is responsible for the rapid economic development of any country. Schumpeter states that entrepreneur is basically an innovator who introduces new combinations as mentioned below: introduction of new good, new method of production, new market, new source of supply of raw materials, new organization carrying this combination. Schumpeter made a distinction between an innovator and an inventor. The inventor discovers new materials and new methods, whereas innovator utilizes these inventions and discovers in order to make new combinations. He further states that an individual is an entrepreneur only when he carries out new combinations and ceases to be an entrepreneur the moment he runs the established business. In other words, innovation is the main function of entrepreneur and not the maintenance of the enterprise. Okay, now whenever we consider Schumpeter's innovation theory, okay, what Schumpeter's innovative theory aims at. Okay, Schumpeterian theory of entrepreneurship is an integral part of his theory of development. Okay, development implies carrying out new combination. Okay, so what this famous thinker, what he says about entrepreneurship? Yes, or what he has noted into his theory of innovation. Yes, development means, or development involves, or it implies that carrying out new combinations. Okay, new combinations of what? Yes, this concept of new combinations covers the following five things. Okay, which are the five things or five cases? Yes, the first one is introduction of new good. Okay, then new method of production, then new market, new source of raw materials, and new organization. Okay, carrying out these new combinations. Okay, now whenever we consider the gist of Schumpeter's theory, what is the gist of Schumpeter's theory? Yes, first of all, it is, okay, now whenever we consider new combination, okay, five ingredients or five things, they are combined in such a way that it earns, okay, good amount of benefits, or it fetches the purpose of that organization. So what are these five combination? First one is new good, introduction of new good. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you should be that capable. Okay, you should be having that capability, you should be having that ability to produce a thing or a product which is completely new. Okay, which is completely new means, okay, as per the desire of the customers, as per the needs of the customer, invent a product which is totally new, which is totally new, or which is distinct than others. So first, in this combination, the first factor or the first ingredient is introduction of new good. Okay, means if you want to practice innovation into your organization, if you think that you should be having an effective combination which will be distinct from your competitors, which will be distinct from others, and others will be, okay, others will be following your organization as well as your product, then what you should be doing? Yes, introduce or initiate a product which is completely new. Okay, initiate or incorporate a product which is new, altogether new, distinct than others. Okay, then after you introduce a new product, the second thing which you should be doing under the combination of innovation, what is the second thing? Yes, new method of production. Okay, means maybe traditional method, maybe modern method. Okay, those methods which are adopted by you previously, or those methods which your competitors they do use for completing the production activity, should not be your method. Okay, if you think that you should be introducing innovation into your organization, if you think that your organization or enterprise, it should mark the difference, then what you should be doing? Yes, you should introduce a new method of production. Okay, means the production activity whichever is conducted into your business, it should be completely having a new method of production. Okay, see, just revise in the first step what you have done. In the first way, what you have done? Yes, you have completely introduced a new product in the market. Second thing, okay, now what you are required to do? Yes, in the second thing, you are required to adopt a new method of production of goods and services. Okay, completely different method, completely, it might be modern, it might be traditional, or you can combine both the methods, and whatsoever is suitable for your organization's type, whatsoever is suitable for your enterprise type, what you can do is you can adopt that method. Yes, it should be new and it should be distinct from others. Okay, if you adapt the method which is traditionally prevailing, okay, or your competitors are already using, or someone is using, then surely you may go fail, and failure is not the aim of your enterprise, right? Okay, if you want that your entrepreneurship should be successful, then first you should introduce a new good, then second thing, Yes, what you should be doing is, yes, what you should do, new method of production. Okay, now the third thing which you are required to focus on is new market. Okay, new market. Yes, what is market? Market is a common place where you exchange your goods, right? Okay, this is the literal definition of market. Okay, now what do you mean by new market? Yes, for example, if now you have launched a new product. Okay, previously you were selling some XYZ product. Okay, you were selling a product in, for example, your local market. Okay, for example, you are selling your goods in the local market, and maybe you might be quite successful while you were selling that good. Okay, now here under innovation theory, what new market means? New market means search for a new location where you will be distributing your goods or where you will be dispatching your goods. Okay, why do you have new market? So in new market, what we are supposed to do? Yes, new market means searching a new location for selling your goods. Okay, the fourth factor which should be included in new combination, that is new source of supply of raw material. Okay, new source of supply of raw material means, yes, maybe you might be increasing the production activity, or the second thing which we might consider whenever we consider our production activity, whichever we will be carrying through our organization. Okay, what is it? Yes, first thing, presently if we were purchasing raw materials from XYZ supplier. Okay, now if we think about qualitative product, okay, if we want to focus on qualitative product, surely the inputs whichever we employ into our organization, they should be also qualitative ones. Is it? Okay, so whenever we are employing the inputs or whenever we are purchasing the inputs, that is the raw materials, okay, we should be searching for a source, okay, source from where we will be getting only qualitative raw materials. So what you can do is, okay, in the location of your factory building, okay, in the location where your production unit exists, okay, what you can do is, yes, you can search for options. Okay, options of what? Yes, options of suppliers who will readily provide you with raw materials which are having quality. Okay, so what we can do, first of all, yes, search for some of the suppliers who will be supplying you good quality of raw materials. Okay, or else what you can do, second thing, okay, if you don't find a supplier who can provide you qualitative inputs into your location, yes, you can search for other options in the sense you can search in nearby districts, nearby talukas, okay, or nearby cities, but you should trace that supplier who will be providing you or who will ensure quality into the raw materials whichever he is providing to you. Okay, now the fifth one, or the fifth key element which should be present into the new combination whichever you will be carrying into your organization. Yes, what is the fifth element? New organization. Okay, now what you did, yes, you introduced a new good, then you adapted new methods of production, then you searched for new markets. Okay, now what you did, yes, after that you search for new source of supply of raw materials. Now you are required to establish a new organization. Okay, what is organization? Organization is a structure. Okay, organization is a structure. Okay, in the same sense, what you will be doing? Yes, you introduce a organization, you introduce a structure where you can employ new human resources or you can employ new resources. Okay, getting it? Okay, what you are supposed to do? Yes, you can hire new human resources so that, okay, the new good, new method, new market, and new source of new source of supply of raw materials. Okay, they will be properly directed towards the goals of your organization. So what you do? Yes, keeping all these points into mind, you should be establishing a new organization or new business. Okay, you should be able to establish a new organization where you can establish, where you can introduce new good, you can adopt new methods, as well as you will be dispatching those goods produced from there to the market. Okay, and you can ensure the warehousing or storing of the raw materials which you will be collecting from the new supplier who will be providing you with the new combination of units, okay, or inputs. Okay, so Schumpeter calls an enterprise, okay, as carrying out these new combinations. Okay, merely the combination of 5 things. Okay, just we will repeat it. First one is introduction of new good, then new method of production, then new market, then new source of raw materials, then new organization. So he calls the man carrying this combination as entrepreneur. Schumpeter further explains what inspires such innovative entrepreneurs. He says that the dream and the will to find a private kingdom, they will to conquer, and they will enjoy, or they will be having a joy of creating and getting things done, inspire the innovative entrepreneurs to undertake innovation. Okay, now what Schumpeter is saying? Yes, Schumpeter says that okay, what Schumpeter says that, okay, this innovative entrepreneurs, okay, innovative entrepreneurs means, yes, entrepreneurs who introduce innovations into his organization. Okay, now this people, this person, okay, what they do? They do have a dream. Okay, what is their dream? Their dream is to establish or invent a private kingdom. Okay, which type of kingdom it is? Yes, in this kingdom, what he will be doing? He will be, yes, creating and getting things done. Okay, he will be creating something, okay, which will result into his joy and getting things done. Okay, he will be getting the things done. Okay, these things, they do inspire such type of innovative entrepreneurs, okay, to undertake innovations. Okay, so this person, he should be having a dream, he should be creating joy, and he should get the things done. Okay, these 3 things inspire the innovative entrepreneurs to undertake innovation into his organization. So in excess to this, then according to Schumpeter, an entrepreneur possesses the following 3 qualities. Okay, there are 3 qualities which are included, or there are 3 attributes which are included in the personality of entrepreneur. Okay, what are these 3 qualities? Let's see. First one is an intuitional capacity to see things in a way which afterwards prove to be true. Okay, means this person, he has intuitional capacity. Intuitional capacity means he has a different capacity, okay, to see things in a way which afterwards prove to be true. Okay, means he has the art of forecasting. Okay, in brief, he has an art of forecasting, okay, to see things in such a way that, okay, in future they will be proven true. Okay, so this person has that capacity. He has that capacity to think differently as well as to forecast the future. Okay, what will be the changes in the future, he should be able to track it. Okay, because if this person is good at forecasting, if this person is good at tracking what will happen in the future, surely it will help him to innovate, okay, to establish a new combination into his business. Then second quality, yes, a kind of effort or will and mind to overcome fixed habits of thinking. Okay, now this person, he takes efforts, okay, efforts of changing the mindset of the society. Okay, what this person does, yes, he changes the mindset of the society. Means how he does this, yes, okay, now some of the people, okay, who are carrying their enterprises, what they might have done, okay, not every person, but some of the businessmen, some of the entrepreneurs, what they might do, okay, they might adopt the traditional methods. Okay, whatsoever is tried and tested, whatsoever is successful, it might be the practice of their businesses. But this person, this entrepreneur, okay, whom Schumpeter has defined, okay, what this person has, yes, he has that mindset or he has that willpower which can overcome such type of fixed habits or fixed thinking habits. Okay, he can change the thoughts of other entrepreneurs, the thoughts or thinking of other entrepreneurs. Okay, and the third quality which is included in the personality of entrepreneur is the capacity to surmount social opposition against doing something new. Okay, so here this person, this entrepreneur, he has that capacity. Okay, he has that capacity to surmount means, yes, he is able to face successfully the social opposition. Okay, see, whenever he is introducing something which is new in the market, which is different, yes, there might be some of the social oppositions, okay, which his enterprise might be facing. Okay, here what he can do, yes, utilizing his capacity, utilizing his communication skill, he can overcome such type of social opposition. So overall, whenever we think about Schumpeter's definition related to entrepreneur and his qualities, okay, what is the gist of this? Yes, this person should be having intuitional capacity. He should be taking efforts to overcome the fixed habits of thinking, and yes, he has that capacity to surmount, okay, to face successfully the social oppositions, okay, whenever he is doing something which is new. So all this makes up a typical mindset of entrepreneur: the dream to set up a private kingdom, the will to conquer, and the joy of creating act as a driving force for the development of the spirit of entrepreneurship. So, whenever we consider Schumpeter's innovation theory, okay, what is the gist of this theory? Yes, first, yes, entrepreneurship development or entrepreneurship itself means carrying out a new combination. Okay, he has termed entrepreneur, or he has called entrepreneur as an innovator because he successfully combines 5 things. Okay, which are the 5 things? Yes, under innovation he is required to do a combination of 5 things. First thing is introduction of new good, then new method of production, then new market, then new source of supply of raw materials, and new organization. Okay, he combines all these 5 things into a fruitful way so that his enterprise will be earning whatsoever they have dreamed for. Okay, then the second thing is, yes, this person has a vision, this person has a dream, okay, of establishing his private kingdom. Okay, and whenever he is conducting the activities into his enterprise, at the time he has a joy. Okay, and getting the things differently done inspire him to be an innovative entrepreneur. Then he has the 3 qualities into him. Okay, what are the 3 qualities? First one is intuitional capacity, then an effort to change the fixed habits of thinking, and the capacity to surmount social opposition. So overall, whenever we think about, yes, innovation theory laid down by Joseph Schumpeter, which was given in 1924. Okay, what its aim as? Okay, the gist of this theory itself is that, yes, entrepreneur should be innovative in nature. He should be doing something which is different from others. Okay, if he follows whatsoever others do, then he will not be termed as innovative, but he will be termed as imitative. Okay, so entrepreneur should be innovative in nature. His practices should be different than others. Then only he will be successful as an entrepreneur. So this was the theory of innovation given by Joseph Schumpeter. With this theory, we conclude today's lecture. Okay, another 2 theories related to entrepreneurship will be discussed in the next lecture. So thank you.